Morning children, I hope all are doing well. I welcome all the new students to our school as well as at my class. Children, this is your social science. The first chapter we will do is our country India. So what do we have in our country India? We have the maps. First we will know about the divisions of India, that is the political map. Over here you can see the political map. I will show you some more maps over here. This is our political map. Here we come to know that how many states we have and as well how many union territories are there. There are 28 states and 8 union territories. And over here you see the small dots. They are all the capitals of India. Capital of the states. The capital of Rajasthan is Jaipur. This is our Delhi. This is the capital of India, New Delhi, and so on. So children, over here we will find how many kinds of maps are there. This is the outline map of a political map, that is India, where it shows all the states, and this is a physical map where it is blank over here. We'll come to this later on. And this is the this is the physical map of India. Here you can see the rivers which is going, and this portion over here where you see this is the mountain area, and this green portion is the northern plains. This is the desert area. It shows the physical boundaries of our India. This is the Western Ghats and this is the Eastern Ghats. In between it's the plateau region. Okay. Next we will see that how many kinds. This is a better version of a physical map. See, the brown portion is this is the mountain area. Over here you will see, over here this is the desert area which is half yellow. And over here you will see this portion, it's written Vindhya Range and Satarupa Range. This is the plateaus region. This is the Deccan Plateau. Okay children. Now this is the map of the world. I am just showing you how many kinds of maps are there. This is the physical division of the world map. So you can understand how many different kinds of maps are there. This is the weather map, and this is a plan. This is the road map. This is the map of a town. This is the map of a town as well as this is a road map. This is a road map of Calcutta. Here we can see the river Hooghly. Many of you must have been to Calcutta, and this is the road map with the symbols over here. You see the stars are there. This is a road map of Asansol, where the place where we stay. Okay, we go back to our chapter, that is our country India. So this is the this is the political map, and it is with their neighboring countries. Neighboring countries mean the countries which are beside our country. Okay. Okay, so what are the neighboring countries? It is Pakistan, China, Burma, that is Myanmar now, and Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Okay, and this is the two islands. This is Lakshadweep and this is the Andaman and Nicobar Island. Okay, this is a list of the states and their capitals. You have to learn it. Later on I will explain. And then this is the state Telangana. It was initially, the whole state was Andhra Pradesh, then it was divided into two states. One is Telangana and one is Andhra Pradesh. They both shared the same capital, that is Hyderabad. The newly capital is coming as Amravati, and so on. This is the physical division which I have already shown. So what are the physical divisions? It is northern mountains, northern plains, the great Indian desert, the southern plateau, the coastal plains and the islands. This is the way we have to color for the mountain areas we always do it in brown. For plains we give a green color. For desert it is yellow. For plateau you can give any other color. For coastal areas also you can give a green color. And for the river or the any water body we can give blue. And this is what we learn in this chapter. This is the flow chart. From India there are two divisions. One is political division and one is physical division. In political divisions what do we get? We get 28 states and 8 union territories. In physical divisions what do we get? We get northern mountains and northern plains, Great Indian Desert, this is also known as the Thar Desert, the Southern Plateau, coastal plains and islands. And then we come to the end of the chapter. This is the exercise which you have to do. So we can start our chapter today. It is a small chapter, so we can finish it in one day. Okay. Our country India, pay attention children, and whenever I underline something, then you also underline in your books. India is the 7th largest country in the world and the 3rd largest country in Asia, located at the southern tip of Asia. This is Asia and India is over here. So we can highlight over here. I will highlight, you all underline this line. India is the 7th largest country in the world and 3rd largest country in Asia. It is located at the southern tip of Asia. It is surrounded by Bay of Bengal on the east, the Arabian Sea on the west and the Indian Ocean on the south. India is surrounded with 3 water bodies, that is Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean. So this form is known as the peninsula. I'll just explain you, I'll just show you why it is called the peninsula. Because it is surrounded by water from 3 sides and one side is land. So Arabian Sea is on the west, Bay of Bengal is on the east and Indian Ocean is on the lower portion, that is the southern portion. So we can go up and learn. So this is place you have to underline. Afghanistan and Pakistan lie, the neighboring countries of India are Nepal, Bhutan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Maldives, China and Myanmar. So children, once again we will see. Over here it is Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, that is Burma. Initially it was known as Burma, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Maldives is here. So we can see these are our neighboring countries. Neighboring countries are the people who stay beside you are called neighbors. Okay. Afghanistan and Pakistan lie to the northwest of India. Sri Lanka and Maldives lie to the south of India. Myanmar and Bangladesh lie to its east. China lies to its north and northeast. Nepal lies to its north and Bhutan lies to it northeast. So children, this portion is important, so you all can write important and you all can write it down, okay, and learn it nicely. Then is political division of India. India, as I told you, India has 28 states and 8 union territories. India is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. The central government governs the entire country while the state government governs the states. Okay children, this is again an important point, so we highlight it. Underline in your books that there are 28 states and 8 union territories. The central government governs the entire country while the state government governs the states. In India, the union territories are directly under the central government. Government is children that who takes care of us, takes like we should be safe and all. It is ruled by the government. Okay, so the whole country is ruled by the central government, and state government rules the state. We will come in. We will learn it in details in the later chapters. Okay, so I think we will be ending this chapter very soon. This is a meaning of archipelago, which is known as which is the group of islands, especially small islands joined together. It is known as archipelago. This, like Andaman and Nicobar Island, Lakshadweep, these are all archipelagos because many small islands are joined together and it becomes one big island. That's why it is known as archipelago. Okay. The city that is the base of all important government activities of the state is known as the capital of the state. Now the capital, like Assam is Dispur. The Dispur, they do over here in Dispur you have all the government activities. Okay, the laws are, the offices are all in Dispur. Okay, so we can again underline this portion. That is the city that is based of all important government activities of the state as the capital of the state, known as the capital of the state. Okay, so this is what you have to underline. Please underline as I will rub. This is the state and the capital. As you can see, Andhra Pradesh, the capital is Hyderabad or Amravati. Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar, Assam, Dispur. Bihar, Patna. Chhattisgarh, Raipur. Goa, Panaji. Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Haryana, Chandigarh. Himachal Pradesh, Shimla. Jharkhand, Ranchi. Karnataka, Bangalore. Kerala, Trivandrum. Andhra Pradesh, Bhopal. Maharashtra, Mumbai. Manipur, Imphal. Meghalaya, Shillong. Mizoram, Aizawl. Nagaland, Kohima. Orissa, Bhubaneswar. Punjab, Chandigarh. Rajasthan, Jaipur. Sikkim, Gangtok. Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Telangana, Hyderabad. Tripura, Agartala. Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. Jharkhand, Uttarakhand, Dehradun. West Bengal, Kolkata. Now children, you must be seeing that there are few states which are sharing the same capital. Like one is Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad, and then is Telangana is also sharing their same capital, that is Hyderabad. Then is Chandigarh, Punjab and Haryana is sharing the same capital. Okay, now we come to the Union Territory and their capital. Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Port Blair. Chandigarh itself is Chandigarh as the capital. Chandigarh is also an Union Territory. Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, it's Daman and Silvassa. Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar and Jammu, Ladakh, Leh, Lakshadweep, Karavati. Delhi National Capital Territory is New Delhi, Puducherry is Puducherry. Here, over here as you can see, there is 2 stars. That star is there because they have got something written over here. What does it say? Let us read. In August 2019, the Government of India divided the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir into 2 union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. So initially it was known as Jammu and Kashmir, but now it is Jammu and Kashmir as well as Ladakh. We can see it in this. Over here you see this portion is Ladakh and this portion is Jammu and Kashmir. Initially this full portion was Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so children, we are almost at the end of the chapter. There are few questions. We will do the physical divisions in the next class. So thank you so much.